All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and this week we've been focusing on different veterans. And I have one I want to tell you about. His name is Sammy Lee Davis, and I'll tell you that in just a little bit. First, I wanted to tell you this, that there is a tree over at the Appleton Museum of Art, and it is the WOCA The Source tree.
Yes.
And it looks beautiful. Joe Martone built a tree topper for it. I won't tell you what it is because he wouldn't even tell us what it was, although we did see it yesterday, but the fact that he kept it a secret from us means he wants you to see it and say, wow, that's cool, because it is cool.
That's right. It's a cool topper.
And the whole thing was designed and decorated by Dan Martone, Joe Martone, all the Martones. Dan, Joey, which is Joe's son with his name, Joe Jr., in other words, and Missy, Melissa. And this is part of a Dickens Christmas, the Urban Family Holiday Collection over at the Appleton Museum. We are proud to be part of that, and so we have a tree there as part of it. On December 5th, the Appleton Museum of Art will host an admission-free day from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m., and the Urban family will host a holiday event from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. with carriage rides, art activities, and more. Everyone is invited to attend, and it, again, is free. Free, December 5th.
Right.
December 5th, free. Remember that? Free 5 free.
Yes.
The Appleton Museum's phone number, if you need to call them, is 291-4455.
And the trees will be on display from November 14th through January 3rd. So you'll be able to see all the trees from the people that donated in our community.
There you go. So now I already know that you know, because I told you, that the man I'm going to tell you about is not the real Forrest Gump. If you heard me earlier, you heard me tell you that. But this guy is as close to a real Forrest Gump as I think we can get. And so I wanted to tell you about him. His name is Sammy Lee Davis, and Disneyland is honoring him. Disneyland in California is honoring him, I believe, on Thursday.
Okay.
Or he was, no, I'm sorry, he was honored last Thursday. So let me tell you about this. Now, tell me if this doesn't sound like Forrest Gump. Sammy Lee Davis rescued 3 fellow soldiers and earned the Medal of Honor for his heroic effort in Vietnam. He played football in high school. He worked on a fishing boat and once gave a speech at the mall in Washington, D.C. about the importance of bringing home prisoners of war.
Wow.
He calls you sir if you're a man. He calls you ma'am if you're a woman. He will tell you about Freedom, Indiana, where the only traffic signal is a flashing yellow light. He does not live in Freedom, which is the population only 400, but about 5 miles outside of town, because Freedom, population 400, is way too congested.
And he did a speech on the mall in Washington, D.C.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Isn't that great? His name is not Forrest Gump, although he is truly Gumpian, if that's a word. Movie footage of him receiving his Medal of Honor from President Lyndon Johnson.
Wow.
Was used in the 1994 movie Forrest Gump. So that movie may not have been about this guy, but this is as close as you're going to get to knowing the real Forrest Gump.
Gosh, isn't that something?
He was honored last Thursday. Let's see.
Gosh, thank you.
Forrest Gump, by the way, won an award as Best Picture from the Motion Picture Academy and Best Actor for Tom Hanks. If you search the internet for real Forrest Gump, you will see the name Sammy Lee Davis. He says, "My name is Sammy Lee Davis. Not Samuel or Sam, it's Sammy. It says Sammy on my birth certificate. They didn't use my name, but that movie is based on me." That's what he says.
Well, look at all the coincidences.
Isn't that interesting? Last Thursday, he was at a flag retreat in Disneyland. I don't know what that is. The Disneyland band played, the Dapper Dans sang, and Davis was joined by other veterans who stood and saluted as the flags were folded.
Wow. That's an emotional ceremony.
Pride is the utmost emotion I'm feeling right now, Davis said at the conclusion of the ceremony. He was accompanied by his wife, Dixie, and his granddaughters, Caitlin Smith and Sammy Johnson.
Oh, his namesake.
Davis said, "Oh, they do this every night?" Meaning the flag retreat.
Yeah.
Folding of the flag. Many of the veterans in attendance posed for photos with Davis. Hold on. You could look in their eyes and see their hearts, he said. Davis was presented with a small statue of Mickey Mouse and flanked by an American flag. The statue was Mickey Mouse flanked by an American flag. And the statue reads, "Thank you for your service."
Gosh. Wow.
Disney spokesman Kevin Rafferty Jr. said, quote, "We have the privilege of recognizing our veterans every day during our flag retreat ceremony at Disneyland Park. We are honored to extend a special thank you to Sammy L. Davis for his extraordinary courage and commitment to our country," unquote. These days, Sammy Davis is a motivational speaker. He tours the country for almost 200 engagements per year.
Wow. Wow.
This weekend, he'll be speaking at a military ball on Saturday night, and he'll be the Grand Marshal of a parade on Sunday in Santa Barbara.
Oh, how wonderful.
You know, it's possible that they didn't write it about Sammy Davis with his real name, because everybody would have thought they meant the entertainer, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you are.
Whenever he speaks, he asks the question, "What is the lesson of the movie?" People always answer in the Forrest Gump manner, saying, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." But Davis says that's wrong. That's not the message of the film. And I like his take on it. He says the message of the film is that you don't lose until you quit trying.
Oh, that gave me chills.
You don't lose until you quit trying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a chiller.
Like the fictional character Forrest Gump, Sammy Davis, who was a private first class in the Army, received the Medal of Honor after he was wounded, but still managed to rescue 3 American soldiers in 1967. In real life, he did not, however, pull down his pants to show LBJ his wound.
That was a comic relief for the movie.
Davis is particularly happy to be honored at Disneyland because, in true Forrest Gump fashion, he says, "We got to meet Walt Disney."
Oh my
When he was 18, Davis was a caretaker at Tinsley Island, a resort in the middle of the San Joaquin River, just outside Stockton, California. Davis would mow the grass and pilot the boats of the guests.
Oh
One of his favorite guests during the summer of 1964 and 1965 was Walt Disney himself.
Oh my gosh.
Who visited the island with his brother Royce. So there's the connection. He was happy to be in Disneyland to get the honors because he met Mr. Disney, I guess, more than once, it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How thrilling is
Sammy
that?
Davis said, "Mr. Disney told me he needed to get away. He says he and his brother love to fish, so I took them catfishing. They were very nice to me."
Oh.
This is another Forrest Gump-ish thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But wasn't Forrest Gump always seen with these famous people?
Right. Right.
LBJ, and now you hear that he was also hanging out with Walt Disney and his brother. They were fishing.
Right. Exactly. No, this is, it has to be based on his life. There's just, too many coincidences for it not.
He says, "I have a vivid memory of sitting on the dock next to Walt Disney, who sat next to Roy, talking about life, just fishing. He told me he built Disneyland." He said, "Yeah, I've heard of it." He says, "Why don't you come by sometime?"
Oh, wow.
So he finally did. Davis never visited Disneyland until the 1980s, which was after Walt died. It had been more than 30 years since he had been at Disneyland this past Thursday, last week, I mean.
Wow.
"The whole day made my heart soar with pride," he says. SOAR, soar.
Yes.
That's nice.
Gosh.
Isn't that a great story?
It is. It's a wonderful story.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Boring.
Could you tell me what's happened on I-75 headed north just south of Ocala?
Let me see if I can find that for you. Are you listening to your radio?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, well, let me tell you on the radio then, okay? Okay, I don't want you to drive with your phone on your head, okay?
Oh, I'm on through the car phone.
Oh, okay. All right, let me see. What mile marker are you at?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, let me see if I have this. Did Dan move that thing from here? I don't see the
know.
thing from the highway patrol in here.
Which exits are you be between?
I'm not sure on that either. We're bumper to bumper, and I'm in the left-hand lane, so... It's a dead stop out here.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see if I have it here. Traffic incidents by region, Florida Highway Patrol. Try my best to look this up. Okay. Let's see. On the interstate, I-75 northbound.
No, going northbound.
Okay. Let's see.
It all goes north and south, I think.
Yeah, it does. It does go north and south. Yes. I-75 northbound. There's a vehicle crash with injuries at mile marker 350, which is 2 miles south of Highway 40. And where are you? Where are you right now?
I can't see a mile marker because there's trucks and stuff.
But I mean, do you know if you're south of Highway 40?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the accident was 2 miles south of Highway 40, so you must be further south than 2 miles.
Correct.
Okay, so it's up ahead.
It's bumper to bumper and dead stop out here, but I don't see a mile marker.
Well,
I mean, I can't see.
They only happen every mile, so you just, I guess
there are injuries.
It says, yes, it says vehicle crash with injuries. It happened at 6:03, it says, this morning.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Still haven't been cleaned up yet. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, just listen to your radio. We'll try to entertain you. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Source, WOCA.
It's live.
It's live radio.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. GOP presidential candidates facing off for the fourth time tonight.
The Fox Business Network is promising us a substantive, policy-heavy debate, no gotcha questions, which would be much different than the debate in Boulder 2 weeks ago.
Fox's John Roberts. A shooting at a college in South Carolina, leaving one person dead.
This may have began because of an investigation involving a car break-in. But again, that is the latest information that we're hearing involving why the shooting started. Again, it is an officer-involved shooting where the officer has been taken to the local hospital.
Sharon Johnson with Fox affiliate WHNS. One person's in custody. And changes coming to the University of Missouri, which says it plans several initiatives aimed at improving the racial atmosphere on its campuses. This coming after the resignation yesterday of its president following protests by students who said he was unresponsive to racial slurs and other incidents. Fox News. We report. You decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Chip, I know we made believers out of those who thought there was no such thing as a free ride. No interest on most new Fords for 72 months? Well, Ford Lincoln of Ocala and Village Ford of Bellevue is sweetening that terrific deal even more.
Really?
How about free fuel for a year?
Free fuel for a year?
Simply visit FordofOcala.com or MyVillageFord.com, schedule a test drive of any vehicle on the lot, and you become automatically eligible to be chosen to receive free fuel for a year.
That's just another great reason to shop for your next car, truck, SUV, or crossover at Ford Lincoln of Ocala or Village Ford of Bellevue.
Aside from being eligible to receive free fuel for a year, the very best reason to buy from Ford Lincoln of Ocala or Village Ford of Bellevue is the service, the selection, and of course, the price.
That's right. You don't have to wait for a holiday or, quote, sales event at Ford Lincoln of Ocala or Village Ford of Bellevue. Every day's a sale day.
Where have I heard that before?
Fuel for a year eligibility requires valid licensed driver over 21. One entry per person per household. Must complete test drive. Fuel for a year winner will receive preset amount of $1,200 in the form of a service station debit card. See dealer for complete details.
Concerned with increasing theft of packages left at residential locations? Primarily scumbags taking quality merchandise from honest, hardworking people. Obviously, most folks don't want to rent a private mailbox, but they do want options. After contemplating the Ratifications Personal Service Center at 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue will have a new service, simply called Package Receiving. For a small fee, Personal Service Center will receive packages on behalf of local residents. The postmaster has approved the service. Questions call 789-6683. Personal Service Center, 789-6683.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this kind of a messed up morning, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if people are traveling early already or not. It's way too early for Thanksgiving traveling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Maybe some of the snowbirds, but they would be going south, not north, right?
Yeah, right. Right. They'd be going south.
Who knows? Galen Unold is on the phone. He just told us that he's not traveling today. I don't blame him. Wouldn't want to be traveling out there either. Sounds like a mess. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Yeah, we used to have, I have to ask Dan if he can put this back on WOCA.com. But he used to have a link on WOCA.com to the Highway Patrol.
Yes.
Where you could just click and look and see what was going on the interstate. And so I found the same thing, but there's no link on the WOCA site anymore. And just to recap what we were alerted to by a traveler, a driving listener, lady. Mm-hmm. There is an accident on I-75. It's in the northbound side. It's at mile marker number 350, which is 2 miles south of the Highway 40 exit, which means that if you're south of Highway 200, get off there and take a detour. Galen, do you have one of those GPSs that show you accidents in advance?
Yeah, there's a couple that do it. I know Google Maps does it, but my favorite is Waze. Waze does it. It's pretty much almost live because it's all based on.
That'll be the next one. Have you seen these gigantic tablets? I saw one in
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
It was cool.
Have you seen these tablets?
Oh, you mean the ones that are like 20 inches long and are also like a TV?
Yeah, they're kind of like a TV, but the way they're marketing it, according to the video that they were showing,
it's a tablet. Yeah,
it's a tablet. You lay it down on the table, and that's your board game.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, I'll tell you what I think the next big breakthrough will be the collapsible tablet. So it'll be, you could store it like the size of a phone, but you could stretch it out.
Oh, really?
I think that's coming. Yeah, I think that'll be here in the next 10 years.
Well, this tablet is neat. If I had little children, this would have been on my Christmas list to get them.
Oh my God, that thing's expensive.
Yeah, it was $499.
Yeah, it was not cheap. Yeah,
it's expensive. You could just buy an Amazon, tablet, a Kindle tablet for $50.
Yeah, but this would have been cool with the kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything.
We'll see how popular this is.
That Kindle, it'll get cheaper as the technology gets older and more people do it. So, like everything else.
So I have a few things,
like tablets.
A few things I want to run by you, and the main thing is about these veterans who are celebrities, but new celebrities, not the Jimmy Stewarts, not the Elvis Presleys, but the current new people.
Okay.
Sure.
So I don't even know if I know these people except for one. I think I know the last one.
Oh.
I'll tell you. There's only 5 of them I have
Okay.
on this list.
Can't
But
wait.
there's a couple other things first. But very first, how's the blood supply? What do we need to know? You know, in light of the story about the accident on the highway, I mean, right there's somebody who will need blood. Right there, right now.
Right.
Let's pray for that
the
person.
average traffic accident, where somebody has to go to the hospital uses 4 to 6 units of blood.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I mean, I know I drive a lot. I know when there's a traffic jam, we always just worry about us. But, you know, when you hear about a traffic like that, an accident like that with injuries, you know, lives have been ruined by that. And so, you know, let's just be a little more patient and understand that, you know, everybody's trying to do their job to get that road clear. But at the same time, their main priority is those patients. And you know, again, and they're going to use blood. And, so that's why we need more blood donors.
Yeah.
And that's and what we learned was that's like the entire body's worth of blood, 5 to 6 units. So you know, you got all brand new blood.
Absolutely, it's between 6 to 8 units. But what's different, and the reason you'll get those 4 to 6 transfusions, will be different products. Right.
Oh.
So when you get a transfusion, you don't get a whole unit. You get just red cells or platelets or cryosepitate or just plasma, just depending on what you need. So they're not replacing your entire blood supply. They're just giving you, exactly what your body needs.
Oh, okay.
So donate blood. That's the important message, and of course go to LifeSouth to do that, or you can go to the other blood center as well. It's
I don't care.
Galen doesn't ever specify. Galen represents LifeSouth.
And that's why Galen's the most humble person on the planet there is, because Galen always says he doesn't care.
I don't think I've ever been called humble
on the whole planet.
ever in my life, I've never been called humble.
The whole planet.
I am many things, but humble isn't one of them.
On the whole planet.
I'm not humble.
The whole planet.
I appreciate
you are humble, but the whole planet.
I am not humble.
Well, when it comes to talking about blood, you are, because you always say, just give.
Okay.
You don't
now you've narrowed it down.
Just give.
Now you've narrowed it down a lot.
Blood donation, sorry.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll accept that, but I'm not humble.
The others are so arrogant, aren't they? All those other blood people.
Yeah, I am not humble. That's not one of my gifts. That's not what God bestowed on me, was humble.
Don't you hate when people drop the H? I'm humble. Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
I'm humble. I'm humble.
Does that happen a lot with your circle of friends where they drop the H?
No, but every once in a while, somebody who's not in my circle will do that.
Yes.
Really? I don't know if I've ever heard that. Now I'm going to have to pay attention.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah,
you're in such a rush you can't pronounce the H?
Got to pay attention.
I mean, what other H word would you drop the hello?
Yeah.
Like, I guess if you're from London.
Herbs.
Hello, Governor.
Herbs.
Herbs, that's right.
Herbs.
Herbs?
Yes, herbs. Like
Herbs?
herbs and spice, yes.
Yeah.
You drop the H.
Well, here's the thing. I say herbs, but his name is Herb.
Whose name?
Yeah, Herb.
Oh, Herb's name is, Herb's name is Herb, yeah.
When we say herb.
But if I'm talking about herbs,
right.
I don't say the H.
And here's the crazy thing.
See, now you got me self-conscious about my H.
If you go to England and you know a guy named Herb, I guarantee you his name is Herb.
That's right.
Herb, yeah.
And guess what they have over there?
Hello.
Hello, Herb. Do you have any spices? Yes, I do. I have some spices and some herbs.
Would you like some humble pie?
Exactly. They have some humble pie
what
over
other
there.
H words are there that we wouldn't say that?
Halloween. They just had Halloween over there.
Halloween. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Helicopter.
Or LL.
I'm serious. I think, isn't that how you pronounce an English accent? Accent. Not accident. Accent.
Well,
Hello, Governor.
No, I remember when.
That's my English. That's the best accent I got right there. That was pretty good.
I remember when Henry Houlihan went down to see some hookers.
Houlihan.
Henry Houlihan.
That sounds like in the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plains.
All right, so hey, today is National Share a Joke Day. In addition to the Marine Corps birthday, And National Forget-Me-Not and National...
Marines are in the joke of the same day. There's some Marines who are upset about that.
National Vanilla Cupcake Day, too. So here's a couple of...
Well, you know who assigned the Marine Day, right? It was probably somebody in the Navy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's your alma mater, the Navy.
I say here's a are you ready for the Marine joke? The Marine joke.
That's funny.
Listen.
They don't probably get it. I like making fun of Marines.
Marine, do you have change for $1? Sure, buddy. That's no way to address an officer. Let's try that again. Marine, do you have change for $1? No, sir. That's the joke. You like that one?
That's funny.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. That was pretty funny.
A Marine sergeant and a general were sitting in a barber shop. They were both just getting finished with their shaves. When the barbers reached for some aftershave to slap on their faces, the general shouted, "Hey, don't put that on my face. My wife will think I've been to a whorehouse." The sergeant turned to the barber and said, "Well, you can put it on mine. My wife doesn't know what the inside of a whorehouse smells like."
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good joke.
Now
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Do I have any more?
I like that one. Have to tell my barber that one.
They'll appreciate that one.
That was the only two. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a man barber or a lady barber?
I go to a man barber.
Oh, okay. Well, there are some guys that go to women.
I know. So. I'm just laughing because it sounds like he's in kindergarten or something. Do you have children in the background?
Off at school.
Oh, you're at school?
Dropping off at school.
Yeah, I just dropped them off at school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I step in, sign the piece of paper, and step out. But yeah, I go to a man barber. I don't have enough hair to go to a lady barber.
It's all about that. All right,
I get a cut and a shave.
So before we do the five,
there is nothing better on the planet than to get a shave at a barbershop.
Oh yeah, because it's warm and it's a straight edge and everything.
Oh, it's just delightful.
I can think of something better.
Delightful.
In the whole world.
Great razor.
The whole world. There's nothing better than that.
Larry, the problem is you're just not humble enough.
In the whole world, nothing better than a shave.
Oh,
and a haircut.
In the whole world, it's up there. I'm serious. It's up there.
All right.
Wow.
So I have 5 young veterans who are now either celebrities or on their way to becoming celebrities I want to tell you about. But first, I have this news. Winnie the Pooh, turns out, is female and is Canadian. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, times of clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm in spots, the high 82 to 86. For tonight, partly cloudy with lows ranging from the upper 50s in a few inland spots to the upper 60s along the coast. Partly sunny tomorrow, high 81 to 85. Thursday, mostly sunny and warm, the high 83 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Hey, Robin, my friend's mother is getting out of the hospital and needs rehab before she goes home. Do you know of a rehab you'd recommend?
Sure. Our friend Jan Marino works at Palm Garden, and she's always talking about the work they do there.
Great idea. I'm going to call Jan right now. What's the number?
854-6262.
I'll call 854-6262, or I might just stop by Palm Garden. It's at the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Great. I'll go with you.
Join us downtown for a truly wonderful Ocala tradition, the 32nd annual Light Up Ocala, on Saturday, November 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. The highlight of the evening will be the lighting of downtown Ocala and the 42-foot Christmas tree at 6:30. There'll be live entertainment, crafts, food, children's activities, and of course, a visit by Santa. And you can stop by the WOCA booth and register for your chance to win a brand new big screen LED TV. So come, be a part of the 32nd annual Light Up Ocala.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
There's nothing we can do to make a long commute shorter or to make traffic move faster, but long and stressful commutes are linked with job burnout, so more strained relationship at home. Drink more green tea. I do every day. It contains an antioxidant called EGCG, which keeps the germs that cause the flu and pneumonia from entering our system. People seated in tall chairs earmarked more money to go to savings and spent more frugally.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
18 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, and the important message that the blood supply is only there because you volunteered to do that is brought to you by Penn Flooring and by Palm Garden. Let me tell you about Penn Flooring first. They provide quality customer service, and they sell beautiful flooring, so go see some samples for yourself. You might want to consider using as you remodel your home from the floor up or your office. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, which is the bridge that crosses the railroad tracks on 17th Street, just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. And don't forget the folks at Palm Garden. They're also sponsoring this segment with Galen Unold and LifeSouth. Palm Garden is a wonderful facility. We've been there many times ourselves, entertaining and such. And
wonderful place.
And it's a wonderful place for rehab as well as long-term care, as well as memory support, and what else? They have respite care there. And don't take my word on any of that. Just go there, take a tour. That's the best way to learn a little bit about Palm Garden.
My mom's friend just got out of there from rehab. So
really,
Joanne, yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so this is kind of fun because usually every Veterans Day we have. Oh, did you know that Jimmy Stewart was a veteran? Did you know that Ronald Reagan was a veteran?
Yeah.
Right? Did you know?
Clark Gable.
Well, these are some young ones I thought we would bring up. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's see.
Braced for shock.
Sunny Anderson. It's a pretty young lady. She is known for her charming, brassy personality, serving as a host on the Food Network on shows such as Homemade in America and Cooking for Real.
Oh.
She got her skills for transitioning from being a military brat and being in the Air Force. As an aspiring TV writer, she joined the Air Force to develop her career in broadcasting and ended up being stationed in Seoul, South Korea.
Oh, how wonderful. Elegant place to be.
Where she learned...
There's nothing elegant about Seoul.
Oh.
Smells like kimchi.
Oh, okay.
The whole country stinks.
She earned kudos as a radio broadcaster. Gangnam Style. She earned kudos as a broadcaster in radio, as well as a rank of senior airman. After leaving the service, she eventually scored a gig at the New York City radio station, doesn't say which one, and her love of food led her to start a catering business on the side. That in turn led to a guest appearance on the Food Network's Emerald Live in 2005 and a permanent position on the network. So there you go.
Wow, good for her.
She's on the Food Network.
Look how pretty she is. She's beautiful.
Pretty
Who
lady.
the heck goes to the Air Force to be in broadcasting?
I was wondering that myself.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that was possible.
Maybe that's how they got. Maybe that's what the recruiter said. What do you want to do? Broadcasting. Well, we got a school. Well, Joe did that.
Yeah.
Joe did the radio station on
a ship.
An aircraft.
Oh, that's true.
Aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Well, he was a radioman. It's a little different.
Is it?
Yeah, a little different.
What do you mean?
He did a lot more than broadcast. He actually was in charge of messaging.
Communicating outside the ship. Yeah.
Yes, he did a lot more than... He was a radioman, but it's a little different.
Yeah, during Vietnam.
Not
Yep.
No. Not a radio broadcaster.
But he was broadcasting on the ship, the way it sounds, right?
Yeah.
He may have, but that wasn't his rank. That wasn't his specialty. That wasn't his job.
I wouldn't know. You would know more than me, and he would know more than both of us.
Yeah.
So have to.
That's fine. Yeah.
Adam Driver is the next young veteran who's also becoming a known celebrity. He's already familiar to a lot of people for his hilarious role on the HBO hit Girls, but he's about to become a whole lot more well-known as the villainous Kylo Ren in the highly anticipated Star Wars movie. The Force Awakens. Okay, so he's in a movie that's not even out yet.
Wow, in a heavy hitter movie.
Yeah. Star Wars.
Not in a sleep.
It's not an average movie. It's already sold out.
Really? Yeah, I bet. I
think the first 5 nights of showing are like sold out across the country.
After the attacks of September 11, 2001, Adam Driver was inspired to join the military. He served in the Marine Corps for several years, an experience which helped him develop resiliency as an actor. He was on Entertainment Tonight, and he told them, when you get out of the Marine Corps, you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah, tough skin.
That's true.
That was part of why I went to re-audition for Juilliard. I thought the worst that could happen, I know how to live. I live in Central Park. He says, I'll survive. I'll just live in Central Park somewhere.
That's awesome.
You feel like all civilian problems are meaningless and small, which is a complete illusion.
They are.
But you have this confidence. You have been torn down so much physically, emotionally, verbally. You feel like you're indestructible.
Sounds like us. We've been torn down.
Joining the military was beneficial because I think I had the will but didn't have the drive or didn't know where to put it, and I learned in the military where to put it.
That's why his last name is Driver. He's living up to his namesake now.
Awesome.
There you go.
That's all true. The military will give you a focus that you haven't had before.
So this is one of those celebrities that's not really a celebrity yet. He will be in a month or so, right?
Yep, December the 8th, I think.
So
once he's in Star Wars, he'll be huge.
So, but he's a bad guy in Star Wars, but he's a handsome bad guy, so the girls will like him.
Yeah, no, he's in Star Wars.
He's a good-looking bad guy. Next guy is J.R. Martinez. J.R. Martinez.
Is it Martinez or Martinez?
I don't know. Martinez, maybe?
Okay.
That does sound better, doesn't it? J.R. Martinez, then. Is the living embodiment of the motto, adapt and overcome. When his truck was hit by a roadside bomb in Iraq in 2003, and just looking at him, you can see he was burned. See it, Robin? See his face?
Oh, my.
The Army infantryman sustained severe burns on over a third of his body, leading to 34 months in recovery at Brooke Army Medical Center and 34 different surgeries. Since his transition out of the military, he has gone on to be an in-demand motivational speaker, an actor, most notably in the TV series All My Children. Really? And a participant on Dancing with the Stars, where he was named the season 13 champion. So,
okay,
sounds
that's
like you've seen that All My Children before, Larry. You're like, oh, I don't recognize this guy. You watch a lot of All My Children?
I've never seen it.
I think all those soaps are done now.
I think my whatever commentary my voice seemed to be indicating was I thought those shows. I thought all the soap operas were off there.
Yeah, I did too.
But they maybe not.
I don't know.
There she is. Good morning. Look at how cute she is today.
We want to invite you in.
What are you talking about?
Look at that. She's the pretty blonde lady that works at Victoria's Secret. She walks by every day, and she's so gorgeous.
We have a segment we want to include her in on.
Nice,
she probably does. I don't know. I have a glass between me and her. She's looking back. She's talking about how she smells.
I know.
All right.
I'm telling you, everybody in every person in Victoria's Secret smells good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like something they what during the interview.
Probably, yeah. When you apply, apply.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, J.R. Martinez told People magazine that his experience turned out to be a source of inspiration. He said, "My life would not be what it is today, full of joy, happiness, and positivity." And again, he's the season 13 champion of Dancing with the Stars.
I've never seen that show.
I haven't
My
either.
wife loves it.
I thought I recognized him.
Great.
She'll know who he is then when you're talking about him.
But you can see just by looking at his face. I mean, he's smiling and he looks happy, but you can see he's gone through some physical hell. Yeah. The next guy is Rob Riggle. You might know this Rob Riggle from NFL Sunday. Do you know him?
No.
No?
I don't watch any of the pregame shows. I think they're all just horrible.
Bob Riggle has been on The Daily Show and Fox's NFL Sunday. He has made a name for himself doing a lot of laughing on both of those shows. He's a longtime Marine. That's what it says here.
He looks angry on that picture.
He does, yeah. A longtime Marine who just retired from the Marines in 2013. He was a public affairs officer with the New York City Public Affairs Unit and a recipient of the Combat Action Ribbon. He joined the Marines in 1990 after getting his pilot's license, intending to become a naval aviator, but left flight school in order to pursue his comedy career. He would often refer to his military experiences on The Daily Show, joking that as a military analyst, he could kill any other member of the show.
Oh. Yeah, but he looks so angry on that picture.
In August 2007, Riggle went to Iraq to report for The Daily Show, as well as to entertain the troops with the USO. His other major roles include being a cast member on Saturday Night Live in 2004 and 2005, and acting in movies such as The Hangover, The Other Guys, 21 Jump Street, and Step Brothers.
Oh, I know who he is. Yes,
okay.
I know who he is.
Robert Riggle.
He's funny. Yeah, he's funny.
And the fifth celebrity, who is also a veteran, a younger celebrity veteran, I know we had the older ones yesterday, is Shaggy. That's the only one I know on the whole list is Shaggy.
The rapper guy?
Yeah.
He's the rapper? Okay.
The award-winning hip-hop reggae artist known as Shaggy is of Canadian-Jamaican descent, but he's also known for being in the Marine Corps, where he was a field artillery cannon crewman.
In the United States Marines? Because you said he was Canadian.
I know. I think so. I think it is. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, they said he was of descent, but he could still be an American citizen.
His born name was Orville Richard Burrell. He was nicknamed Shaggy by his friends after the cartoon character from Scooby-Doo, and served with a firing battery from the 10th Marine Regiment during the Gulf War. It was during this time that he developed his singing style based on leading marching cadences, and a particularly intense bomb blast gave him the fledgling inspiration for a song that would eventually become Boombastic.
Wow.
One of the greatest hits of his career. Wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
He's also known for his hit singles It Wasn't Me, Hey Sexy Lady, and Angel, and his career is still going strong with the recent album Out of Many, One Music, which received a Grammy nomination for the Best Reggae Album. There you go.
Okay.
Cool. 5 veterans that are young veterans, also celebrities.
Nice.
Galen is a veteran. Galen is a celebrity.
Yes, he is.
You're a local celebrity and international veteran.
Very humble, Larry.
Very humble. In the world. The whole world.
in the world.
On the planet.
Humble.
So where's the Bloodmobile today?
Today, Larry, we were actually at the Wedgwood Lane.
In the villages.
We're at Wedgwood Lane in the villages, yes. Walmart.
Galen, have a great day. Thank you for all you do.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thanks, you guys.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Million Wu. GOP presidential candidates facing off for the 4th time tonight.
The Fox Business Network is promising us a substantive, policy-heavy debate, no gotcha questions, which would be much different than the debate in Boulder 2 weeks ago.
Fox's John Roberts. A shooting at a college in South Carolina, leaving one person
This
dead.
may have began because of an investigation involving a car break-in. But again, that is the latest information that we're hearing involving why this shooting started. Again, it is an officer-involved shooting where the officer has been taken to the local hospital.
Sharon Johnson with Fox affiliate WHNS. One person's in custody. And changes coming to the University of Missouri, which says it plans several initiatives aimed at improving the racial atmosphere on its campuses. This coming after the resignation yesterday of its president, following protests by students who said he was unresponsive to racial slurs and other incidents. Fox News. We report. You decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Howdy, folks. R.L. Hemp to tell you about Dairy Queen at Silver Springs' current specials. These folks are on fire, or at least their real char grill is, cooking up some tasty specials. Their $5 lunch specials are unreal, including bacon cheeseburgers, flamethrower burgers for the brave, chicken strips, and chicken wraps, all including fries, drinks, and a sundae. Nobody else does it like that but Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where they always treat you like kings and queens.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable